Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all got that howdy? Amen. It's so glad that you have joined us today. But my portion today is to talk about Mama Present. And so, let's see how I can sum this up real simple. I'm not sure where my girls are. But one of the things that has been, I guess, so difficult sometimes in life is to know that you are inexperienced in the role that you are about to partake when you become pregnant. And you don't know what the adventure is going to be. You don't know what the outcome is going to be. You're praying and hoping, and as someone has said earlier, we recognize those who this is a difficult time for people. But I thank my girls and my boys for just taking a chance on me. Not that they had a chance, they couldn't change it. But anyway, thank them for growing with me. And so one of the things as a young mom that I struggled with, and when I came to Christ, that I wanted to raise my children to know who Christ was. And with that, sometimes people just put you down. You're trying to do the best that you can. You're worried about how I'm gonna get diapers, how we gonna find some clothes for my children to wear. I got one of the sisters, Julie, she color coded. I said, girl, you go ahead. I just did well to get some clothes on them. Trying to get the hair done and everything you're trying to do, you already feeling bad sometimes, and some sister will come up and tell you you're not doing your duty. And so in that fact, I remember one time that I was at church. When I committed my life to the Lord, I committed to serve Him in every gift and talent that I have. And I committed to say that I'll go wherever you say go. And I'll be in the house of the Lord when you say when be in the house of the Lord. And so with that in mind, I had my children, they were all those stair steps, and 5 of them. And they were, we went to the church, and one of the moms, she just didn't like me. That's okay though. But she said, started talking about how I wasn't taking care of the kids and feeding them and all that stuff because I drug them all around. It hurts your heart. But see, she didn't know that I got there early because I had a key to the building. And because we had a key to the building, there was a kitchen in there. And so I brought the food and fixed the food and fed my children so that when the meat time came, my children were taken care of. And so to encourage young mamas that keep on keeping on. Because it's a journey when you're a mama, no matter how it is. For you that are godmoms, mentoring mamas, sister mama, whatever it is, you just continue on in what you're doing. And so one of the moms encouraged me too, because remember I said I wanted them to know the ways of God. I just didn't want them to come to church. And so she told me, she said, no matter where you go, just, pray and talk to them about Jesus. And since the car ministry was my thing, we were in the car. And then at the house, as Mama Nelson would say, we sat in the house and we would do some things in the house. You would join me? Okay. My other daughter wouldn't do it. You want to join me? So, one of the things that we like to do was, I didn't do hymns, didn't know how to do hymns like that. And, I sewed, but not enough to teach nobody. Crochet, did all that stuff, but I was busy trying to work them jobs to make sure that food was on the table. So some things I didn't get to do. Some things I wanted to do. But my love. And I thank you for being here with me. This has been a rough year for my daughter. But we know God is still able. And He still has a plan and a purpose for her life. So no matter what comes her way, she's still anointed, she's still called, and she will do what thus said the Lord. Hallelujah. And so in that, where my won't He do it, ladies? Where my won't He do it, ladies? Y'all got to talk, y'all won't He do it, right? Okay, where my won't He do it, ladies? Come on, get up on your feet. So around the house, what we used to do is we used to play church. Hallelujah. So this is one of the things. I put the words on this. Words going to be on the screen for you because we don't all know them, but we're going to try to sing the song. So those that want to do it, wave your hand. I already taught y'all this. All right. So y'all get out on the floor and see that the kids don't understand it before we got saved. We knew some stuff. So get you a place in the place. Hallelujah. Come on, get your rock on. Come on. That's all right. You might be saved, but Jesus still loves you. Come on. All time. Woo! Hallelujah. Won't he do it? Come on, I got to preach in the house, but won't he do it? Come on, when you look back, you're going to be amazed at where he brought you from. So whatever you